taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. The offense with some pre-snap motion. A play action looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Barber. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That run moves the ball across the 35.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Knights look to keep this drive moving. Find some space.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The Knights have 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Put so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Near the goal line. Touchdown UCF as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. Decides to keep it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the 1st down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down at the 43. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He pulls in the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And the Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And it's UCF in the lead, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Wow, that is split-second decision-making by this quarterback, and it's necessary to run the option. The quarterback saw the defender and pitched it to his back, and he took it in for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the point.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Going with the old counter run here. Gets the first and still running. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And they'll use the ground game here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. The RPO caught to the right. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Parker. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big 1st down, Now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The Cornhuskers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Nebraska. This offense cannot be stopped. Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Throw to the running back in the flat. Across the 30. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they'll give it to the back. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. And the back gets the football. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. And now the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Knights will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And now the running back's got it again. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Pass is caught. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The receiver grabs it. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. The Huskers will look to convert here on 4th down. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And the Huskers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Pass is broken up. turnover on downs. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quick pass. The catch is made. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
There's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. He lets it rip. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return of the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after the incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Oh, it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The defense has it. Off and running. Touchdown, UCF. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in the semifinal game. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. The offense will line up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. It's UCF in the lead. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Semifinal 4th quarter. They start with a pass. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Cornhuskers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket, trying to create here on the move. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And it's a solid return after the interception.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. And he's hauled in way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Pounding away with the run game. Look out, room to run here. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards, and I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
The Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here comes a handoff. Let's stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Parker. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab with the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? On the move now. Using his legs here. And he'll scramble for a 1st down and importantly get out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a smart play.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Catch made by the tight end. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense defense all over him that time.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
Kick is up and good. They go in front here deep in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not a great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.